If your husband is a good guy, but you're ready for divorce, you're not a bad person. So don't let guilt get the best of you.
You're not doing him any favors by staying. If anything, you're actually gonna start building up resentment. Your relationship doesn't have to be toxic to validate your feelings of wanting to leave. Think of it this way. If he's a good guy, he deserves to be happy. That means he deserves to be with somebody who values him and wants him just the way he is. If that's not you, you gotta let him go.
He may not see it like this right now, but you're doing both of you a favor.
What up, team? So here's a lady giving advice to other women to leave their good husbands. You know, she goes into great detail to describe that, you know, if you're unhappy, you should leave. And the good guy should realize that you're doing him a favor because he deserves to be happy. I think this is a crock of shit. You know, I have a lot of women on here that are giving bad advice, and it's creating an epidemic of lonely women. I don't think women are ever going to be happy. I think they want the best of both worlds. They want the danger and they want the security. They want the adventure and they want the safety. They want the secure home, but they want the dangerous bad boy that, you know, can be edgy. You know, I think when women get into a good relationship where everything is good in their life, they get bored and they want to leave. They get unhappy. You know, they get unhappy with the same routines, even though they're in a good situation with a good husband that doesn't cheat. All the things they preach about, right? Doesn't cheat, good father, good man, doesn't beat you. You know, he's not aggressive, he's not arrogant, he's none of these negative qualities that women say they don't want. But here's a lady talking to the other women about possibly breaking up a marriage, or possibly destroying a family, right? And why it's okay for her to do it, because the lady is just unhappy for no apparent reason, no good reason whatsoever, right? Even if the man is good, so women have an interesting strategy when it comes to dating and relationships, right? Now, I didn't get this before when I was a younger guy, but now that I'm a little bit older, a little bit more seasoned, I get it, right? They want the genes of the bad boy, the popular guy, the good-looking guy, you know? But they want the safety and the security of the older, safer, less aggressive, nice guy. There you go. I'm looking for that word, right? So they want the best of both worlds. In the beginning, they want to date the most desirable guy that they can get based on their looks, and they give that guy all their best years based on their looks. And then in their later years, they want to find a nice guy to settle down with, a guy that's safe, a guy that won't leave them, a guy that will put up with all their BS, take care of their children, put them in a nice home, be financially secure, and that's the guy they marry. But that guy's not who they physically desire. You know, so then herein comes a lot of the problem is they think that the grass is greener, and they still feel based on their looks that they can attract those guys that they had back in the day. And that's not the case. They'll find out soon enough once they get into the dating market and realize that nobody's checking for them when they're divorced and they have children, and you know they've grown a couple years. You know, your value decreases. But it's hard to explain that to women, and as men we have to understand what their strategy is, right? If you're that it guy and you've been that it guy, so you understand, you know, their strategy. You know, and I hope you guys are understanding that, you know, they're not marrying the guy that they usually desire the most. They're marrying a guy based on safety and a guy that will commit to them long term. But, you know, here's another thing we can learn from, fellas. These women are breaking up with perfectly good men just because they feel like it. I mean, but anyways, love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this lady's rant? Leave it in the comments. See you guys on the next one. Peace.